Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is weight training frequency for older men. Well, I'm an older man, right? I'm 50, going to be 54 shortly, and I've been lifting pretty consistently the last little over 2 years, and I've had made a lot of gains in, let's say, 2018, 17, and 16. I think I started right at the beginning of 2016. If that doesn't mean that's when I started lifting. When I started lifting back in high school, I lifted a lot for 10 years, starting when I was about 17 till I got married. So I lifted a lot. So I had a pretty good backlog of lifting in that time. But then, you know, marriage and the kids and the family and the home, I didn't lift at all that time. 2000. From when I was about 27, 28 until I was about 43. So 12, 14 years of no lifting. And 43 I started again and then got hurt myself severely. You know, when I was 43 I left my wife and I wanted to get back in shape, get back in the dating market and all that and do something good for myself. But I hurt my shoulder and yeah, that had to take us another break for a few more years while that healed. Then I did some other things. I did some static contraction training from Pete Cisco, and that worked pretty good too. I mean, that gives you, you get pretty strong doing that with the partial reps and all of that. But a little over 2 years ago, I started back on the conventional lifting, full range of motion, and that is what I do now. But the frequency, meaning how often do you lift in a given week? Well, I mean, the magazines and the bodybuilders online and the books, they all talk about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 times a week. They'll never say 7 days a week. Everybody can understand that that's too many. But when they start saying 6, 5, 4, that's a lot of days a week to lift if you're an older person, if you have a life besides just lifting. I think that's what the trainers forget, is it takes a lot of energy just to go to work and just to do what you need to do, take care of your other responsibilities. If you're lifting weights every day after work and you work a 9 or 10 hour day and you've got an hour of commuting and you're trying to get 8 hours of sleep, when you do the math, there's not much life left. So to me, the frequency, you want to be less frequent so you have a life. You want to find a way to keep strong and build enough muscle so you look decent and feel good, but less often. You know, because any weight training is better than no training. You know, 1 day a week is better than 0 days a week. A couple times a month is better than 0 times a month. So keep that in mind. You know, do some frequency, some lifting. Some lifting is always going to be better than no lifting. You know, when you do the static contraction, is like Pete Cisco talks about, it's very, very infrequent. Now, I guess I'm not sure if that's the optimum method, but it works for some people. But I like twice a week, and then some weeks 3 times a week. But truthfully, sometimes I can't even do twice a week. I can't, you know, something happens, I get hurt, I get busy, I gotta travel for work, I'm on vacation. You miss a week, and then you miss another week. I mean, that happens to a lot of us. And then what do? Do you give up? Do you never quit? Do you stop lifting forever? Well, no. You go back to the gym at your next opportunity. That's the frequency you're talking about. You go as you can, as you are able. Keep that in mind. Just do it as you can, as you're able. You know, maybe you got to lift twice in a row, Saturday and Sunday, and then not the rest of the week. You're too busy, right? And maybe you split up your workout in some fashion that makes sense. I don't think you lose that much strength just because you take a week or two off. maybe you lose a little bit of the groove, but you know, if you're lifting every week, you're gonna keep your muscles. You're not gonna wither away, right? So keep that in mind. Do the less frequently. The less frequent will help you stay uninjured. It'll give your body a break. It'll give you a chance to do other things. And the other things don't have to be doing cardio either. It's just comical when you read the fitness magazines about, well, you should be lifting 4 times a week and doing cardio 4 times a week and doing all the supplements. You know, it's like they have no concept of what a real life is. Real life, you're busy with working most of the time, and then the other times you're taking care of things, and then you're trying to have some time for fun. And the lifting, excessive lifting, will conflict with all of that, because the lifting takes a lot of energy. It doesn't give you energy, it takes energy. The benefit of the lifting is how it makes you look and how it makes you feel about yourself, and you're stronger and able to do more. But after you do a heavy workout, you're not going to feel like doing much. You know, sometimes I'll do a heavy workout right after work on a Friday night, and then I still want to go out on the town on Friday night. Well, sometimes you feel so tough and beat and worn out, you know, going out and spending more energy, you know, partying or even getting to the place to have a few drinks is too much effort. You see what I mean? You need time, you need energy for all of that. So give that less frequency idea some thought.